Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Black Ice. Now, I've been getting messages recently saying, like, am I not doing videos anymore? I mean, ah, once the baseball season starts and the hockey playoffs starts, I basically take a hiatus because around this time the game dies down. I mean, there's only so much you could figure out. There's only so much you could go through. If people have questions, feel free to ask it. But I've been asked a question recently, and it's how do you change cameras? Yeah, you adjust cameras or whatever, your custom cameras. I thought that's something everyone knew. Now in '09 and 10, I think maybe in 11, you used to be able to adjust your custom camera in game, like OTP, EA NHL, whatever. But they took it out because that's what people use to loot games and cheat. So now you can only really edit your custom cameras outside of online play. So like here, my way of doing it is going to play now and just loading up whatever game it is. It says Devils Rangers. I mean, I haven't touched this for, I don't know, months or whatever. So I haven't changed or downloaded anything or updated rosters or any of that. I just turned the game on. Yeah, so you just when you go in and play whichever team, whichever game. I like doing play now because I actually end up finishing the games at times. They get to be fun. Now, when you go in here, you can adjust the cameras any which way you want. There's 5 different versions of the camera, so of a custom camera. So you can set each one to a different one, save it, and have like 5 go into OTP. Because once you save them, they become part of your custom camera. I know a lot of people like to use Custom 3. I don't like Custom 3 because it's so far back now. So I usually like to go in there, and you can't edit your camera until they go to the face-off. Settings, custom camera. So there's 5 different versions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can choose and change them any which way you want. Like one, I would leave at like that. So left and right, left to right stick changes. Left stick zooms, right stick changes the height. So, and the left and right bumper does, it basically is where the focal point is. So I usually do home net high because it's more central, but each one has a different focal point. Like free roam camera is more, it's also middle. Zipline, I'm not sure what that was, but home corner is more left to right and stuff like that. Um, but so you edit whichever one of these cameras you want, then you save it, you hit X, save, and exit, and then you keep editing them as whichever one you want, and you save it. Now let's go to Custom 5 because this is usually the camera that I use. And Custom 5, I usually use it because this one, it's overhead, and I can see the angles in the front of the net, and I can see where to cut through, and you know exactly when you pass someone or when someone takes a bad angle, and you can just make a hard 45-degree cut or something and just you get a lot of breakaways that way. Not only that, it's good for playing team play where you can just cut in front of someone real quick and take a one-timer, or the passing angles, you see the person streaking away before and you see the angle which they're coming down the ice. But the only thing is, if you like holding the puck and carrying the puck, it'll take a while to adjust to this, for the simple fact that you can't see the first movement of the other player, like the defender. Once the defender makes that first movement, whereas a lower camera, it's like a lower camera down here, you'll see the first movement where they decide to go hard to or whatever, and you avoid it a lot better, so you're better at carrying the puck. So you can find your own medium, your own whatever ground. I like using this one. I mean, just with a little, because I am more of a team player and like to make that cut and see that passing angle, that player before everyone else does. And it helps you play defense. You don't chase as much. You see things clearer. But that's just me. But this will help you adjust your camera. So this is the one I like to use. So you press X, you save it, and then they'll go out. Once you go into your OTP or EA NHL, you'll go into settings, and it'll be there with your regular visual settings. It'll be there with all the other cameras. So Custom 5 will be there, Custom 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever you've made the changes. But all your regular cameras will be there as well. So that way since you can't edit it, you already pre-edited it. So whatever, and let me just go show you custom 5. I'm sure if you've seen a bunch of my videos, you've seen different camera angles, but this is usually my favorite one. This one, like I said, it's harder to see the first movement, but you can take space. It allows you to take space and create and makes you play better defense that way. Like these guys are going to have to dump it in. Why? Because I'm not taking bad angles. I'm just creating space and I'm cutting away. I'm taking away the angles and then I steal it, you know, and it's just, I haven't played this game forever. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But it's just stuff like that. And that works when you're playing against other people as well. It makes you commit to a space instead of the actual person. So it prevents you from being, so I'm going to go in here and I see that he's there. So I stop, take the space, and then I'm going to wait for my teammates. And it just helps you with the angles, with the stopping, with the spacing. If more than one people on your team are using this, your team will be more efficient at passing. So that's it, people. You know, thank you for visiting the Black Ice. More videos will come as I start playing for League and stuff like that. But I appreciate it. Have a good day.